yours.
Oh boy.
Now, Zero, I want you to guess. What is the chance of me getting a drop of this weapon in this game?
Hello there, ladies and gentlemen.
It,
Welcome back to the Mehcast, and oh, what a motley crew we are. Today, Alex attempts to not lose in The Last of Us Remastered again.
and meanwhile,
and Kevin,
I'm playing Mother 3.
Yeah, and Kevin's playing Mother 3. He is attempting to not lose in that game. He's attempting... For some reason, Kevin has decided that he is going to take the Earthbound community and listen to them, because they told him that he needed to get a bunch of super secret rare weapons that are very difficult to get. Take a guess how long that's going to take him.
I'm guessing the drop rate is very low.
Okay,
but how
so for
low?
context sake, I went and looked up how long. I went and looked up how the drop rate of one of the weapons, which is specifically Kumatora's most powerful weapon, and Zero, I want you to guess what you think the drop rate for this is.
A number or just... I want to say it's like kinda low. Maybe 20.
Maybe she went up this way, you fucking moron. The world
Okay,
building
in
The
case
Last of Us yet again sucks, because this, like, there are roads that are like not well maintained in real life, but they don't have this much foliage growing on them, because guess what? People fucking walk on them.
Which, by the way, that that orangutan, that Uncolorus is there. That is the enemy that we need to beat in order to get Kumatora's weapon.
Uh-huh. Alright. Why was my shadow pixelated on PS5?
What
no,
the fuck is this game?
Oh dear, Joel's hair is starting to freak out again. Water looks nice. The water looks nice. Why did the shadows in the water look fine?
God!
Hey, the shadows in the water look fine.
Everybody's asleep!
And the reflections in the water look fine. The shadows...
Oh, man.
Shadows that are near
Oh my
me
god!
look alright. The shadows that are further away didn't look that great at all. Oh, for fuck's sake, Epona. What? Well, that wasn't happening earlier.
Yeah, so...
Too goddamn many.
So for context's sake... I went and looked up how long this is going to take me, and Zero, I wanted you to guess as how much, what is the percentage of me getting this weapon?
I would say, I can imagine somewhere between 2 to 7%. Like,
you're actually spot on. It's 3%.
Oh. Oh no.
Yeah, so...
God. Jesus.
Sure you are.
It almost reminds me of the time when I was trying to find a Pikachu holding a light ball. All the pain. And what a nightmare that was.
I stole that from your... Wow, you're a worse shot than I am.
Because if anybody knows me, I am a sucker for having my Raichu with Volt Tackle.
Nathan Drake, you are not Joel Miller.
Even though I feel like Raichu definitely excels better as a special attacker.
Yes, he does.
Ah, for fuck's sake. How did you get here? How did you get here without me now? Ow! Come on. No, don't waste your ammo, Tommy.
Level up!
What?
Woo!
Huh. Oh, there's an alternate route here.
Up. More of the monkeys.
That's cool. I wonder if that'll help me any.
Oh god, Boney.
I need more ammo. Why didn't the pyro
Level
drop
up.
more ammo? At least I have health here. Sure you fucking do. Come get me.
Ah,
Oh, they came and
there's
got
another
me.
one.
Ugh. Oh, it's like a fucking Gary's Mod cartoon.
Oh god.
That's more a knock against this game than against Gary's Mod animations.
Yeah.
Come on. Come on, you were holding a weapon, drop something. What? Did that motherfucker seriously throw that at nobody?
Yay! Duster is now level 40.
What? Okay. Got a guy down in front here. And that guy
shit.
is... How the fuck is that guy not dead? Oh, come on. I had the drop on you.
Oh dear.
You
Oh,
were
no.
holding a weapon. Drop something.
Although I have to ask, how are monkeys capable of holding items?
Well, you see monkey do.
That doesn't help anything!
Well, you know, they are primates, so... That means they're
I
anatomically
know.
capable of holding items.
Yeah, but they don't have fucking pockets!
Maybe he was holding it with his tail.
It does
Tommy, why aren't you in
possible.
cover? God damn it, at this rate, you're not gonna make it to The Last of Us 2. Which in hindsight
What
might
is-
be a blessing. Shoot the man! Tommy, where the hell did you go? Shoot the fucking SWAT guy.
Ah, crap.
Somehow, this SWAT officer did not notice a grown man running up on him like he was Sonic the fucking Hedgehog.
What the heck?
Okay.
Ah, come on.
Okay. Okay,
The
come
way
look
his
at this.
body was
Come look
lifting.
at this, guys.
Yeah, I'm
Look
looking at it.
Look at that. He's still twitching.
Oh my goodness, even after you gave him the beating. Oh my god.
What the hell are you doing? There we go. Yeah. No, look at that.
Oh my god. His hand is... Oh my goodness, his hand is so...
Somehow he dislocated his entire arm when I killed him.
It's like, yeah, nice try. Inosuke
Finally.
You Are Not from Demon Slayer, where he was able to freaking disclocate his...
The funny thing...
one.
the funny thing about Inosuke is that, that Bryce Papenbrook likes to make a bunch of, short... Or it's that... And are clearly entertaining to a lot of people. And one of those pertain into what his family believes that he does.
Mm-hmm.
And you just hear Inosuke just going and coming
Remastered.
through
Huh.
in a Peppa Pig style short.
Remastered.
My favorite one
guys.
was Bryson was in traffic, and he makes a Inosuke noise. It's like, why am I on that car?
Hey guys. This game
Yeah.
was remastered, by the way.
Yeah, remastered.
Definitely remastered.
Oh.
Hang on, this rock texture looks great. Why does that one look like shit?
Ah.
Why does this rock texture looks fine? So does that one.
Yeah.
And these.
The one, like the one away from it. Yeah.
One-
the distance.
One fucking rock texture right here looks like shit. Why?
Oh, the one. Oh, the one you just passed with like the.
Yeah, this big
Arc
hole
hole.
here looks like it was drawn in MS Paint.
Yeah.
That wouldn't have been
it's like-
acceptable on the PS3.
For some reason, it's kind of lacking depth.
Yeah. Rolling
Yeah.
around at the speed of sound. Got places to go.
Because like
Gotta follow my
that carved
rainbow.
like hole looks like it's just a
Uh,
flat surface. Like
Can't stick around.
So one of our party members is feeling feverish.
Moving on. Guess what lies ahead? Only one way to find out. Must keep on moving ahead. No time
Fuck
for
you.
guessing, follow my
Oh,
plans
dragonfly.
instead. Trusting in what you can see. Take my lead. I set you free. Follow me. They literally are Epona. Look at that. The two horses are colored exactly the way Epona is. You just put this in so we could have... This is bad game design.
I'm sure.
No, I'm just saying in terms of the overall scheme of things, you just put this in to give us a break from the cutscenes, didn't you?
Clearly.
Because I don't even know who those guys were. Were they related to the Raiders from earlier? How did the Raiders from earlier get in here? Tommy's horse is
It's just
moving
not-
faster than mine, despite the fact that I am galloping, and he is allegedly moving at regular speed.
Oh, goody. Kumatora learned a more powerful version of PK Fire, which is good.
Let's see how fast we can run these horses for how long. The horses have an infinite stamina bar, same as Joel, apparently. Which is not real life.
And the dog fell asleep.
Speaking of blurry, what the hell is going on with these... with this chair
So
specifically?
we ended up so going into some news, we ended up receiving some bad news.
Yes. Rest in peace,
Rest
Peter
in peace,
David.
Peter David.
How do I get off this horse? I have to get a contextual button prompt to get off the horse.
Clearly.
I need to check and see what the options... display. Frame rate. HDR. Increasing the resolution doesn't make the video look any better. Shadows still look like shit. Okay. Normal, high quality. Shadows are only slightly better. Sure. Dear God, those rats are the size of a fucking cat. I do not believe that this TV would, one, still be intact, and two, still exist at the point in time where society apparently stopped existing.
Level up.
How is this house... No, that's it. How is this house?
House MD.
Bread Pino. How does this house still exist? That is the same picture we've seen in every fucking... I have a feeling there'd be a lot more, boots, shoes, clothing, curtains, glass, bleach and soap and OxyClean. Fucking ammo.
Who does that?
Coffee. Can of beans.
Leaving all that valuable stuff in the
Cooking pans.
Anyway.
How is this place still intact? Yeah, so, Peter David has been in not that great health lately and has passed as of yesterday. And, frankly, you know, I'm not entirely gonna pin the blame on Disney, but Disney only pays some royalties, not all of them. Multi-billion-dollar franchises have been built on things that he's either created or contributed to, and his family was having to run a GoFundMe to pay for his medical expenses.
Level up.
Frankly, Frankly, fuck Disney, fuck Marvel, fuck everybody involved in this crap. Apparently, they had him on some form of, like, thing where... Oh, god damn it, this was the cutscene area. Apparently, Disney was paying some of his medical expenses, but it still wasn't enough. And it still sucks. Like, it all sucks.
It does.
Like, I just don't want to... Like, I don't want to come across like I'm just entirely blaming Disney for this. Because, you know, you can you can do everything right, and people can still die. It's just, you know, that's how things go. But
yeah,
they didn't exactly treat him well. They haven't treated a lot of people well.
no, they haven't.
Oh.
There's the volume mixer. Alright, much better. Okay, now I can hear you much more clearly, because I had this thing up 100% for some reason.
Yeah, I always try to mix the stuff down in the volume mixer.
So I think I was like looking through some of the VODs, because like
So
I always found it like low, but I digress.
So at first I wasn't really all that sure on Peter David until Alex had convinced me that he was a solid writer, and yes, he is a very good writer. Some of the best episodes of Young Justice were thanks to him.
Yes, I will go so far as to say that all of my favorite episodes of Young Justice are the ones that he wrote.
Except for Season 3's episode that he did.
Yes, but Season 3 was an all-around bucket of garbage, so...
Ash.
Hey, buddy!
We must save my family!
No, well, cash or credit? Hey, buddy!
You know, you would think after getting a bum rush from an orangutan, that would wake you the fuck up!
That's some pretty good blood effects. These are a bit glowy, but they're still pretty good.
Alright. Yes, it is.
Alright. Come on. Come on up. Come on.
Ah, shit.
Oh no, Bonnie.
Come on.
Oh god. Kumatora.
Oh, hi! It's Dr. Insano. Why are you wearing a fucking lab coat in the... Tommy, I need your help! Tommy, you're supposed to be the sniper.
Clearly.
Sounds like
Clearly he
Tommy
didn't get that memo.
Sounds like Tommy just wants Joel to do all the heavy lifting and take all the credit. Ouch.
Everybody's getting experience. Nobody's getting left behind.
Hey, Ellie? Babe? Maybe want to help? Bulletproof vest somehow doesn't do anything about a machete.
Lucas is feeling feverish again. At the very least, with this grinding session, I'm going to be able to get a whole bunch of shit out of the way in this game. Including the feverish state of some of these characters.
I get a fever. The only prescription is more
is to walk around in The only prescription is to walk around in circles. Ooh, Shield Omega. That'll be useful.
Oh, gift box.
Fairy Ribbon. What does that do?
Prevent sleep.
Well, I can't equip it. Oh, never mind, I can. No, wait. Only Kumatora and Boney can.
Items that are only specific to certain characters, I see.
Let's give this to...
Okay, see, that I understand. Shoving it straight down the center.
See,
there?
Kumatora is a tom.
Maybe it was through the
See,
zipper.
Kumatora is a tomboy, but she's not too much of a tomboy.
Mm-hmm.
We're going back into the old Duke Nukem 3D problem of the enemies running out of bullets the second you get your hands on their weapons.
Okay, let's go kill more monkeys.
Monkey.
Oh, fucking hell. Thank God.
Excuse me. And now, rather than doing anything sensible like leaving immediately, I'm going to peter around the house looking for things that I missed before the cutscene happened. Now, if the game had any... I'm transfixed by these badly photoshopped family pictures, except for that one. That one looks like it. Nope, that's a face photoshopped onto a body. Spoke too soon.
You should never tempt fate, Alex.
The game of strife. Tasker.
Oh. Wow.
That's a good one. Game of strife.
Game of Cloud Strife. The enemy left a present. No!
A luxury banana? What?
What?
God damn it!
I didn't notice this guy had a thing on him last time.
We gotta keep going.
Alcohol. Health back to full and Molotov cocktail. Do I have any more? No. Okay. Alright, we can leave now. Damn it, I was trying to destroy...
What do you mean you're not dead yet?
Are we gonna... Oh, hey, we actually are checking outside with a shotgun that's empty of any ammunition. One would think that you'd be able to use shotgun shells for both the sawed-off and for the regular shotgun. I was under the impression that's how ammunition worked, but maybe they're different. Maybe they're different gauges? I don't know.
I don't know a lot of things, Alex. What is the meaning of life?
I believe it's 42.
What do you mean, 42?
That's what the ultimate entity or whatever the big square thing in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy called it.
Why did I have it left a present? There was a...
Oh, riveting, another luxury banana.
We don't need fucking bananas!
I'm a banana.
And we...
Donkey Kong called, he wants his bananas.
Ba-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Ooh.
So, I'm sure somebody would want us to talk about the Lilo and Stitch remake, but I didn't watch it.
I didn't watch it either, but I know enough.
I've heard bad things. Frankly, I'm not...
They're all true.
Yeah. Frankly, I'm not too concerned about watching it. Because, well, they've had such a brilliant track record with those remakes so far, especially recently.
So
with the Little Mermaid.
Okay, so to give a gist of it, we don't have our Act 3 villain in the form of Captain Gantu. He was omitted from the film entirely.
Gantu, of course, being one of the best characters in the movie.
Yep.
Therefore, desperately needed to be cut from the script somehow.
And was also the character that everybody associates with Kevin Michael Richardson. Like, seriously, when you hear or KMR speak, you're like, oh, that's Captain Gantu.
Yeah. And, well, Jumba's accent is gone, and he's the primary antagonist.
And he's voiced by Zach Galifianakis, which I'm sure you have
I was thrilled about. I was thrilled about hearing that he was going to be playing him. It's not like David Ogden Stiers is completely irreplaceable as a fucking actor or anything.
Well, to be fair, David Ogden Stiers is dead.
I know. And a great reason for them to not make the movie.
Yeah.
Do you know what else was a great reason for them to not make this movie? Okay, so anybody remember how... Ohana. Yeah, so anybody remember how back when this film was starting to be filmed, that they had this whole thing about, Cobra Bubbles isn't going to be in the movie. It's going to be the social worker is going to be a woman, and they relented, and they're like, okay, fine, we'll throw Cobra Bubbles into the movie. And then Cobra Bubbles is essentially not anything like...
It is a full-time CIA agent.
Yeah, not a fucking... Why...
Not a social worker.
Not a social worker who used to be a CIA agent. And, like, what the hell are we doing? It reminds me of that... You remember that...
They replaced the social worker with Tia Carrere.
Yeah, Tia Carrere. Wasn't she supposed to be playing the social worker in the original casting announcement? Or was that somebody else?
I think that was the original casting announcement.
It's fucking Disney. Nobody knows what Disney does these days.
Anyway, so yeah, Tia Carrere voices is the new original, the character social worker. And
voices plays, but yes.
Well, plays.
Yeah, because this is live action, apparently.
Mm-hmm. And Nani is the worst in this remake.
Yeah, no. Okay, so here's a thing that I found out. Apparently, indigenous Hawaiians are allowed to go to college for free.
Apparently, and it's like she goes to study marine biology by the end of the movie.
But
out of state.
Out of state in California.
Why? I don't fucking know.
Lilo goes into the foster system at the end of the film.
Yep. Which kind of negates the entire point of Ohana. Which, by the way...
Ohana means nothing. Fuck you, got mine.
Yeah, it's supposed to mean in family and nobody gets left... Family sticks together and no one gets left behind.
That's... oh yeah, there's no Elvis in the film.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah. And I know I was like, oh, you're talking about this without actually having seen it. And it's like, I've seen enough.
I've seen enough too.
I watched the trailer and knew I wasn't gonna care.
And here's the thing: there's a interesting joke in regards to how Jumba describes Stitch at the beginning of the movie in the remake, where he talks about how Stitch is smarter than 100 supercomputers, and then we cut to him and Stitch playing a game of chess, which Stitch utterly dominates, because of course he does.
Mm-hmm.
So
somebody just left a perfectly good flamethrower laying about.
So then...
I'm sure that doesn't mean anything.
So Jumba... So it's like... The joke goes where... it was essentially... we're essentially a jump. We're essentially a jumbo boasts about this to the council, or rather to the courtroom. But then, and we cut to it, and immediately, and after immediately being beaten, he's like, I don't want to play anymore. I'm like, that would have worked so much better had it been and with the accent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is smarter than 100 supercomputers. I don't want to play anymore.
Oh, well, that would have been racist
You see,
or something. I don't even fucking know. I don't know why.
You see, I can do that accent easily.
Yeah.
And I do it as a fucking joke.
Nothing. Didn't they say people were coming? What's the point of being out here if nothing happens? Still nothing. Mark, quit your bitching. Plenty of time to read up here. Working in guard duty on the science lab, that's true misery.
And the thing is that even though David Augensteyer voices a lot of characters, and I do mean a lot of characters, those characters still have very distinct sounding voices.
Yeah. You're never gonna mistake Cogsworth for
Jumba.
For Jumba, yeah. 914. 5 new recruits from the Chicago QC. Finally.
Oh, and by the way, the guy who plays Cobra Bubbles is nowhere near as imposing as the animated movies version. Which, by the way, Ving Rhames is 6 feet.
Oh.
And the guy playing Bubbles in the remake is 5'9".
But why wouldn't they? If they got The Rock to play fucking what's his name in Moana, why don't they just get? I don't even fucking know anymore. I don't care. 10-5, 6 guys from HQ in. Takes 6 guys to deliver 1 truck. Must be worse out there than I remember. Supply delivery from HQ in. Snag 2 apples from one of the crates.
I get the distinct impression that Bubble
10 million werewolves in on Halloween. Ha ha ha. Recon went to scavenge supplies from town out. Recon returned. Roger yelled at me for sleeping prick. 1 biologist from San Francisco in. Guy's a real asshole. Watch out for him. 3 new recruits as escort in. Wished me a Merry Christmas. Didn't feel like telling them I was Jewish. 10 crates from UT Hospital. A lot of lab stuff in. Did nothing happen between these two?
I guess so.
You could have at least... If you're gonna put log entries here, you could have at least said a day, nothing, day, nothing, day, nothing. 4 veterans are out.
So,
veterans left back in February in. Supply dem from Dallas in. Got chicken.
And the thing is, this film cost, in terms of production budget, only cost $20 million and more to make than the original animated movie, and it's currently beating the piss out of Thunderbolts, which I'm like, ooh.
Well, yeah.
I don't like either movie.
This is Punxsutawney Phil seeing his shadow and declaring that there is going to be 6 more weeks of Disney remakes.
Oh,
shoot me.
Oh dear God.
Yeah, we are all Phil Connors in the eternal Groundhog Day that is the Disney remake cycle.
Yep.
820, 4 10-ton trucks and a flatbed in. 1 personnel carrier truck in. 2 veteran drivers in. 4 recruit drivers in. New blonde guy was giving me eyes. I hope he sticks around. Were they perhaps red ones from behind a pair of sunglasses? What's all this commotion? Is anybody going to tell us what's going on? Well, I have a feeling we're never going to find out exactly what's going on.
Yeah.
So, yeah. It was just, and they took a scene that was at first seemed comedic back then, but then you realize how serious it actually is when you're older and you know the context.
Mm-hmm.
And turned it even somehow into a joke in the remake, which was the scene where they met with Bubble, Nani chases Lilo in the house.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, do they not know how to make a serious scene?
No, the answer's no.
Of course not.
They've lost the sauce, they've lost the spice, they've lost the recipe, and they don't really care to rediscover it.
And keep in mind, the original movie...
Pirate Canvas says, yo. Hi, Pirate Canvas.
Hey,
nice
he's
to see
in
you
our
around
server.
Here. Yep.
On.
Yar, matey. You be pirating any art lately? Running around at the speed of sound. My name be Joel Miller, and I may be the dumbest man alive.
Nah, that's still Barry Allen.
Yes, but I'm faster than Barry Allen. I keep running and running and running. Everywhere I go. Even during the stealth mission. Hope you guys are doing good. Yeah, doing pretty good.
Yeah. I'm thankful that my choice in not interacting with terrible media is paying off.
I have reviews of other terrible things I need to write, so I'm just not going to bother about this, because I'm sure I'd have paragraphs upon paragraphs of text about this horrible, horrible movie if I did that, but frankly, if I'm going to dedicate any amount of time to writing a video about a, bad Disney live-action remake, it's probably going to be The Little Mermaid. I had to stop for a quick hot tea break there. Pirate Canvas says he needs to write more reviews of bad things. I need to get my video about the TV show based on this game. Excuse me, and the next one. I need to finish recording for that. Well, hopefully there's not that many, so that when I kill all of them, we won't have to do that much. Well, I'm sorry, that's spoilers. Club Dread Reggae Night every Friday, 9 p.m. What the fuck? Why does photo mode keep getting turned off?
I don't know.
I can't read any of that. DJ Beak and the Papayas.
DJ Khaled, another one.
It's either DJ Beak or DJ Week. I can't tell which one.
So,
Oh yeah, James Gunn threw another Twitter or Instagram or whatever it was fit over somebody calling him out over the
casting.
Yeah, the casting thing. Because he keeps saying, I'm... Sorry, that's my allergies acting up there. So, he keeps saying stuff like, we're gonna do this, and then he doesn't do this. We're gonna do X, we're gonna do Y, and then he doesn't do X or Y. And somebody put together a whole video about, the fate of his announced projects. And, recently the new Mission Impossible, came out.
Mm-hmm.
That's freaking sweet from what I've heard, and I'm really looking forward to watching that. But, Yep, it's goals. Definitely goals.
Oh my god!
Yeah, speaking of which, did you ever got to... I think there was, like, an article I came across where, like, somebody attempted to try to get Tom Cruise to ask something, like, politics related, and, like, Tom Cruise is like, no.
Well, somebody... Yeah, so, for context, during the promotion for Final Reckoning, somebody was trying to get Tom Cruise to talk about, like, what effect, like, the tariffs might have on his film career or whatever, and he said, can we just stick to things about the movie?
Yeah.
Smart man.
Yeah.
I mean, hats off to him for at least having this, like, no.
He has this thing called integrity.
Which is funny coming from Captain Scientology, but,
Which is, ironic.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom does not have a very positive opinion on Mr. Cruise. She even thought it was kind of funny we were calling him Captain Scientology.
Yeah.
So now we're just going to keep bullying this monkey until he gives me the gloves.
Yeah.
Because seriously, this Siren Beetle strategy is busted as hell. Look at this.
Oh my god.
You didn't even hit the primer. You gotta
hit
the primer like 6 times in order to get that to work on the first try.
Which, by the way, the enemy, it cannot attack you when its back is turned.
3 hits ahoy.
Motherfucker, I will get those gloves from you if it is...
It is
the last thing I do on this stream.
Flamethrower fuel. Yeah, anyways, so some news has come out about the canceled Man of Tomorrow that was supposed to be directed by Christopher McQuarrie. And
yeah, the guy who did the Mission Impossible thing.
Yeah, well, he's done he did the most recent Mission Impossible. He did a bunch of the other ones. He did Final Reckoning. And Christopher McQuarrie's a great director. He's fucking cool. And so the gist of this is Christopher McQuarrie was set up to direct Man of Tomorrow. Man of Tomorrow had a budget. It was in pre-production, and like they were working on a thing. Green Lantern Hal Jordan was going to be in it, and Tom Cruise was apparently in talks to play him. And then Warner Brothers said, "No, we don't like what you're doing with Green Lantern, or we don't like what you're doing with Superman. We want you to do something else." And the way Christopher McQuarrie put it was, they didn't want any of my original ideas. They wanted me to fix their old broken ones.
Which is stupid.
And yeah,
dumb.
and so like for context, this is supposed to be happening. This is happening after they've gotten Cavill to come back for Black Adam. This is happening after like when Cavill announced that he was back as Superman after Black Adam, this was the film that was supposed to follow that. Man of Tomorrow was supposed to come out like next month. And they handed it to James Gunn.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
James Gunn has screwed the pooch metaphorically and I hope not literally.
possibly literally.
Possibly literally.
Oh man. Well, that blows.
And I'm not.
Well, at least I get a good healing item out of this. I just want fucking gloves.
Nathan's Stadium, is that a Nathan Drake joke?
Probably.
Mm-hmm.
I keep forgetting that one of the cool things about Duster is that sometimes on a random chance, he will, when you're attacked by an enemy from behind, he will just be like, reverse kick, Byakucho!
Yeah, reverse kick is a good defense and attack. The best attack, the best best defense is a great offense. So,
you want to know how Yoruichi responded to a rush from behind by her younger brother?
Sure.
And I'm talking in the manga. She literally bent over backwards and headbutted him.
That's a good one.
Sadly, that wasn't in the anime.
Oh,
as much as I wish it could have been. Like, seriously, there are a bunch of funny moments in the manga that are cut out from the anime. That just make me a little bummed out, but I'm yeah, I get it.
Is it really?
Yeah.
What?
Signs of fireflies. Disconnect generator when not on duty. Okay, so I have a feeling Ellie's gonna have to squeeze through the bars.
Although they still had the funny moment of Yoruichi, it just being like, looking at her brother, be like, "Oh, so you've gotten a lot stronger, haven't you?" With as much venomous sarcasm as humanly possible, and the poor boy didn't get it. She's like, he wouldn't know sarcasm if it bit him in the butt.
Okay, Ellie, you're tiny enough. You could shimmy through those bars. Look, I'll grab the flamethrower or the bow and arrow. You shimmy through the bars.
So since I'm going to be going to Tampa Bay Comic-Con to meet a bunch of people, including Keith David, Susan Eisenberg, Ergen, Bryce Pappenbrook. Look, anybody want me to do it? To get anything from them?
I would.
I have told Susan Eisenberg about our stuff.
Oh, cool. I would send my. If it wasn't for the getting slammed here, must be foot barricades. Okay, I'd send my my copy of SAO Season 1 with you to get signed, but that would require her several points of mail, and I don't trust the mail system.
And that would require you knowing where I live.
I mean, I have my ways of finding things out.
Then I would require you to
Mental
delete.
Mansion, Blood Samurai, Under Your Skin, The Season of Vengeance, Damocles Rising, The Great Race.
Seriously, Duster is... Seriously, Duster is the MVP of this grinding session, guys.
Yeah.
We have ways.
Yeah.
So...
Please tell me these stupid college student... Okay, drugs I can believe college students having.
You know, anytime I end up getting to the college segment in The Last of Us... When I got to the college segment in The Last of Us, I was reminded of when, in the Brain Scratch playthrough, when Joel brings up that he used to be a singer, or that Ryan ended up playing a clip from Soul Eater over it.
Oh, oh man.
Specifically one where Excalibur was singing his theme song.
Oh, Troy
Excalibur, Excalibur, from the United K. I've been looking for heaven. I'm going to California. Excalibur.
Excalibur.
He sings it. He sings it even over the eye catcher.
Excalibur. Excalibur. Fool.
I swear, if they remake Soul Eater, it's going to be awkward not having Troy Baker or Laura Bailey.
Yeah, I have the weird feeling.
And I don't even know who they're going. I don't even know who they're going to get to play Spirit since Vic Mignogna's no longer are going to probably be in that cast.
Yeah. I heard in Fire Force when Spirit Albarn made a cameo, they got Johnny Young Bosch to voice him.
But Johnny still doesn't sound like Vic. Like, yeah. I'm not even saying that as like a
roll that.
I'm not even saying that as like a peeve towards Johnny, because I would not. I'm saying that as an objective fact. I have heard their voices in multiple productions. Mm-hmm. Hell, they have been in things together. Yeah. And guess what? They don't sound alike.
I mean, heck, even when I heard his Broly, I mean, his screams are good on its own, but they just don't feel suited for Broly, if I'm being honest.
No, they don't. Honestly,
thank God.
Honestly, we could have just used recycled voice clips of Vic for Z Broly and let Johnny do Super Broly, because his Z Broly voice isn't really that good.
Oh, thank goodness for the PC versus Steam mods for Sparking Zero, where we can restore Vic's voice back.
Oh man!
Oh,
and
God
the worst,
damn it!
And the best part is that all of his voice clips for that game actually fit.
You know.
What?
Oh, for fuck's sake. So, Joel, you're supposed to be a seasoned survivor. Rebecca Chambers is better at surviving than you, and she is a high school student.
She's a high school student turned police officer.
Well, high school prodigy, but yeah.
You know, for some reason, at first, I was like, Rebecca who? But then I'm like, oh, damn it, she's an OG.
Oh. Ah, the OGs are the OGs.
I'm going to go back to store. Ah, shit. Oh, we better nuke him.
Mm-hmm.
There really should have been more usage of nuclear weapons in this place.
Level up. Yeah, this place kind of, based on the music, this place kind of reminds me of the.
Somehow all of that didn't explode, and somehow all of that fire did not burn any of my arrows. The only arrows I lost were to breakage. That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Outstanding. Fantastic.
Kumatora is feeling feverish. You know what that means, guys.
Up.
I got a
time to
fever.
do the old... Yep.
You gotta spin around in circles. Or as Chugga Conroy put it, spinning in circles!
More
Oh,
bow ammo,
yeah.
otherwise known as arrows. And...
So, Alt-Zero, since you weren't around for...
Somehow I haven't run into a single fucking zombie.
Zero, since you weren't around... for...
Fucking chaos. Fucking arduous. Maddening to the highest order.
To him? Okay, if you don't...
do tell.
Okay, so...
Bad game design. Let's put it that way. 2 words.
That's not 2 words, that's 3.
Oh, 3. 3 words. I'm fucking losing my mind here.
You are turning into Philoctetes.
That joke is a lot deeper than people think it is, because that...
I know,
yeah.
because in Greece it actually is 2 words that he's speaking.
Yeah. Yes, just take off your mask.
Thing is, the only reason it works in America is because in English it actually is more than 2
US
words.
military recall search effort from Lev Benioff.
And they even keep that running joke going in Kingdom Hearts.
Lev Benioff.
Because first
Lev is
Goofy...
Lev is the name of one of the characters in The Last of Us 2, and Benioff is the name of one of the fucktards who wrote fucking Game of Thrones.
Were they involved with The Last of Us?
I don't know.
So...
But the latest WHO report, estimating that as much as 60% of the world's population is either dead or infected by the CBI pandemic... I don't fucking believe you. The United States military has released a statement that they're recalling all of their search efforts. Regions up to 10 miles from each quarantine zone's perimeter will remain under patrol for citizens attempting to enter, but no further effort will be made to evacuate those potentially trapped in hard-to-reach areas. Attorney General Arthur Monroe made this clear in a letter. Found this in town. WTF, no one's coming. That would have been relevant... A bunch of vinyl records.
Oh, right. I forgot what we were supposed to
On
do
the floor,
up
there. A guitar case. And a CD/cassette boombox. With a pair of headphones beside it with no wires, but it's a pair of Sony headphones.
So who cares?
2 guitar amps and no record player. And a broken acoustic with the fattest fucking neck I've ever seen and not enough frets. Neil Druckmann, have you seen a guitar? I have. I have several of them next to me.
So then there was...
So then there was what?
So, it was like... It was like, as we were all playing the game...
2 identical pictures.
Due to the fact that the game is way too difficult for us to do a, a legitimate
Sarah's
run.
face photoshopped onto her body. That's weird.
We had to do a run with the infinite lives code turned on.
Yeah, there was no way we were getting through that without infinite lives.
We barely managed to scrape by.
You were the only one who got even close to the end.
Yeah.
Is this a line 6 spider?
And it's not like I'm trying to flex XB winning that race either. Because if anything, that was painful for me.
I think it might just be... Oh. Back then, it would have just been like a a Wish.com amp. Nowadays it'd be an AliExpress or a Temu. That's some funky looking grill cloth there, but it's probably in better shape than it should be for an amp that's been abused for 20 years. Hang on! Dreadnought case, mini fridge, acoustic guitar that would fit in the Dreadnought case. Where's the electric guitar? This thing doesn't have an output. Hang on, is that it? Okay, I think that might be the light playing tricks. I was gonna say, it looks like the LEDs are on for this amp that hasn't been that isn't plugged in.
How odd.
Hey guys, why are our batteries running down way faster than we should be? Hey, where's this phantom power drain? And somebody's just never unplugged or turned off their amp in 20 years.
Perhaps they forgot to turn it off, it seems.
Yeah, the zombie apocalypse happened and they forgot to turn the amp off, and somehow the constant feedback, which should be occurring but isn't, well, it doesn't have a cable hooked up to it, so it probably wouldn't. Isn't causing the zombies to congregate. And we've got another bot in the Twitch chat. It's always either Twitch or Kick. It's not in the YouTube chat where I could easily ban somebody.
Enemy left is present.
Put the
At
generator
present, there was a luxury
out in the middle of nowhere, and yeah, thank you, Ellie. I know.
Back to using the monkey.
Okay.
For the record, I do not condone animal abuse.
We here at Team 4-Star do not condone child violence. We do, however, find
it hilarious. That was one of the funniest jokes in the early episodes.
I don't believe that you couldn't have gotten that with your bare hands, because I've opened a gate like that with my bare hands when the damn thing stopped. Joel, do you want to turn the fucking generator off?
Oh, more than welcome.
Joel, you gotta turn the fucking generator. Apparently, we can't even do it. Every shadow is causing me to flick my eyes around like there's somebody watching me.
You know, Alex, every so often,
somebody's watching me.
I will still always flash back to when we were playing Resident Evil 6 together, or on the PS4, and you were all like, "Why is my shadow so pixely on PS4?"
I made a callback to that earlier.
Yes. That game should not have had shadows.
You start to play Resident Evil 6. You hammer the
buttons and wiggle the sticks. That's a gag from Yo Video Games.
Yes.
Oh, it all takes me back to when they were playing Metal Gear Solid and like the electrocution sync, where it's just mashing the button. Salt.
When did Yo Video Games play MGS?
The first Metal Gear Solid.
Did they do?
Yeah, when did they
do the original or Twin Stakes? Richard Harrington.
They were doing the first Metal Gear on PlayStation 1.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Too much as in we haven't written the rest of this, and we don't particularly care to elaborate on it.
Yeah. Like, yeah. Don't you know about the Abkane?
How did Joel Miller wind up as a single father? Well, we're never going to explain that to you. His wife was a whore.
That would be the only explanation that anyone can muster up for this. Is because of how piss poor the world building and backstory is to The Last of Us.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't doubt that Neil Druckmann would decide retroactively that Joel's wife cheated on him and Sarah wasn't even really his.
Yeah.
This is the guy who said that oh, I believe that the Fireflies could have distributed the cure. No, you fucking don't. You said that he was right last week.
God dang it.
Neil Druckmann and a man
It's
and full of
rusted
contradiction.
shut. No, it's not. It's got a chain on it.
Maybe the chain is rusted shut.
Maybe you can get over it. Yeah, probably. You know what I could do? I could get into this car, shift it into neutral, and then push it all the way over and bash the thing in. Or I could just climb over it. I have hands and legs and feet. Do I have to go get this dumpster?
You might.
Yay, more dumpster pushing.
Yay! Everybody's favorite activity in The Last of Us.
It's like the
Oh,
block.
Jesus.
It's a lot like the block.
The blah blah.
That'll do, Joel. That'll do. My idea was better, Neil. My idea was better.
Because of course
Why
it
do you-
was.
Why do you have the car there anyways if you didn't want people to... what the fuck ever.
Sure, any of us could come up with better ideas than Neil Druckmann.
Neil
Yeah.
Druckmann is a character. That's the best way I can describe him.
He is a fictional character that somehow materialized in our world.
Yeah, he's one of those characters who's poorly written, even in real life.
Who wants to project his insecurities onto everybody else and other characters that weren't created by him.
Ah.
John something rules. Cart. Johnny Cash? Okay, I like Johnny Cash, but that seems a bit odd to write that on a dumpster. Sapo... The store doesn't open, does it? I can't remember if I've been over here. No, it doesn't. All these methods of ingress, and I can't open a single one of them. Do I need to climb up over here? No, apparently not. Oh, I need to get the dumpster again. Push the dumpster, climb on the truck.
Level up!
Literally. Solar panels.
Solar panels? In case you're wondering, I was
Security
making
lights.
reference to
Shining down on solar
that
panels.
one movie. Which, by the way, that one movie being Birdemic, Shock and Horror.
Shock and terror.
Shock and Terror, I don't care. The movie is shit. That's all you need to know.
It's a special kind of shit.
No, it isn't. It's just shit.
It's a bunch of big purple bird shit that they get from eating berries.
Right.
25 scrap.
Level up.
Joel somehow needed to put other guns in his pants.
Oh god.
Sorry, I lost the happy for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
And here's where I would put a Kumatora's as mystical gloves, if I had any.
No, I don't have... Oh, wait. I didn't check and see if I could... Oh, no, I can't upgrade my maximum health yet.
And I think I gotta do this, and like I said, I gotta do this again for Lucas. Because later in the game, there's an enemy that's carrying his ultimate weapon, but it has just as much a chance as getting it as Kumatora's best weapon. So, we gotta use a single enemy.
So, if I'm not mistaken, we're about halfway through the game here, right?
I mean, you're almost at the winter campaign, which, by the way, is 3/4 the way through, because you go through the seasons.
Right. So yeah, about halfway. Because I remember
There was
that
a bit of
this
it
kind of took place halfway through the season in the TV show.
So yeah, that is one thing that they do get accurate.
Yeah, that's about right.
Oh, come on. Ellie's just trying to attract some action so that we can have something to do.
Ah, fuck.
Maybe I could read it.
Yeah, I wish there was a equipment item that let me manipulate my luck and finding this stuff.
Ellie, why are you leading the way upstairs?
Because, that would actually be a good thing in an RPG.
Like a 4-leaf clover?
Now, I'm talking more like that luck thing that Alucard had in Symphony of the Night for luck mode.
Oh.
I mean,
Nothing
hey.
around here, and Ellie is running the fuck away. Yeah.
I mean, hey. Hey, my buddy Fran was able to find a way to do luck mode. Oh, and he really flexed on me after not only finding the exploit to keep your equipment and from getting snatched away by death, but also he managed to do it through the luck mode legitimately.
Cool.
Sweet.
Single shot sniper revolver. Sure.
Yeah.
And, I find it funny how when you first fight against Dracula at the beginning of Symphony of the Night, it's literally impossible to lose that fight. Because if your health runs low, Maria shows up be like, Richter, I'll lend you strength! And then Richter becomes invincible for the rest of the fight.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, should you end up losing the battle against Dracula. Yeah.
Which shouldn't be doable, since, oh, oh, you have Hydrostorm.
Hydro Storm.
Yeah, I was gonna say, or if you're playing the original PlayStation version,
Hydrostorm.
Hydrostorm. You know, the sad thing is that every voice actor aside from David Vincent, who has voiced Richter Belmont, has sadly passed away.
Oh man.
Scott McCulloch was the first one.
Oh, somebody.
Then Kiyuki and
Yanada.
Yanada, thank you.
Yeah.
The
somebody
original
follow
Japanese
was-
Twitch.
voice.
Thank you.
And funnily enough, he was the voice for Jotaro in that JoJo Heritage for the Future game from Capcom.
And funnily, and another thing is that in the Japanese version of Bleach Rebirth of Souls, he voices Batagon.
Mm-hmm.
And
Huh.
he recorded that 3 years in advance before the game came out.
Wow. It's like
Oh, for
somehow
fuck's
it's
sake.
almost
Don't
like
tell
he
me you're
saw
a-
the writing on the wall.
Listen,
Huh. He was also in
And-
Gurren Lagann, the one character that ends up
Centrifuge.
killing Kamina, I think it was. Yeah.
Kamina. Wait, he was the ape guy?
Yes, he was. That was voiced by Doug Stone in the dub.
No, it wasn't Doug Stone.
Oh,
That was Paul St. Peter.
oh, okay, yeah, Paul St. Peter, right. Okay.
Bernard
Doug
Az,
Stone
you're getting a
was,
ban as soon
the
as I get
armadi-
out of here.
Because Doug Stone was the
Who-
armadillo dude.
Along with
Kuwame.
aesthetic flips.
You're right.
It's funny how I could easily name off of who played who in certain material.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, hey, that was actually blah blah blah.
Yeah.
I still find
Literally
it
me with... Go ahead.
I still find it interesting how I was able to easily identify that Xander Mobus was going to take over for Dave Mallow as Kai Shiba for Rebirth of Souls, since I'm like, yeah, his voice is too distinct for me to not recognize him.
Mm-hmm.
I would have rather Ray Chase.
Yeah.
Xander sounds too young,
Mm-hmm.
especially with what the voice he was going for.
Oh, yeah.
Although I still find it weird that they ended up getting Kirk Thornton to play Batagon, and I'm like, yeah, he is no Michael McConaughey.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't sound deep enough for this. And Michael McConaughey was also a certain Australian guy who was once Japanese back in his debut. You know who I'm talking about.
Oh.
Hello, baby. Did you miss me?
I'm
Yes.
feeling a little bit groovy here tonight, baby.
I find it interesting how, because of that actor who would play Kano in the live-action movie did such a good job in honor of his passing, it would retroactively turn Kano Australian.
Okay, no.
Hey guys, I can't pass through this doorway.
Why?
Look at why.
Okay.
Do you see what's in front of me?
I think.
A mannequin. It's a mannequin, Alex.
It's a fucking T-posing monkey.
A mannequin
What?
monkey's... No, it's a mannequin monkey's dick. Or his tail.
Yeah.
Either way.
I was gonna say this is a Sasquatch like carving or something. But no, I think this is one of the monkeys from earlier, and it's clipped into the fucking wall.
Oh, joy. By the way, there's a craft bench nearby you.
Yeah, I saw it. Sing, sing a song of joy.
Present, inside the present, there was a... You want to know what chance there is for a luxury banana?
Forevermore.
15%.
Huh.
You know, Alex, I get that you didn't like Gen 2, but I guarantee you that you would actually like some of the other generations after that one.
Okay.
I'm talking about Pokemon, of course. Because it's like... Because Generation 3 ended up introducing the mechanic of abilities, which you would have to kind of... Which
Get in here. No, I cannot.
Which actually kind of...
And I can't punch the monkey.
Changes up the gameplay quite a bit. Meanwhile, I'm beating up a bunch of monkeys.
Yeah, especially, like, Aerodactyl, like, I'm so specific, like, I always want to have an Aerodactyl with Rockhead, so I could utilize Double Edge or Takedown, which, you know, for Pokemon that do have Rockhead, it definitely...
Although, Alex, I
pretty
believe
abusable.
Although, Alex, I believe you said you wanted to do Fire Red, Leaf Green in first and foremost.
Maybe. I don't like Fire Red and Leaf Green. They're not as... They're not as big of a step up in terms of graphics as you'd think they'd be.
They're definitely a step up in terms of content that's in the game.
From the Game Boy version, but like... I wasn't impressed with Gen 3 visually either.
Just like, Ruby,
I guess
Sapphire, Emerald, whatnot.
I just think that, you know, the thing is that at least Generation 3 is when the sprite work got really good. Like, I know you...
Yeah.
And the sprites start to get... And the sprites are consistently animated in...
Can whoever is hiding just come out and play?
They don't want to. They want to wait until the right opportunity, Alex.
It's gotta be dramatic.
Yeah.
That's how they work.
Have you not heard of the concept of an ambush?
Fungal X-rays.
I'll sit with people. Yeah, I definitely feel Gen 3 still suffered that problem Gen 2 had, where it's like Ghost-type moves were considered physical, and like...
Yeah, it's not until Generation 4 when they fixed that.
Because, like, Gengar, I like using him in Gen 3 and just in general, but man, some of the Ghost-type moves
you're not using him for Ghost-type moves?
Yeah.
It's the monkeys. Hey, we're the monkeys, and people say we monkey around.
Yeah, the thing with
singing to put anybody down.
Yeah, the thing with Gengar in pre-Gen 4, you are not using Gengar for anything other than like psychic moves or whatever. Or like Hypnosis and Dream Eater. That's the most you're using Gengar for. Or in Generation 1 through 3. In Gen 4, that's when you start using him for the actual ghost type moves that he should be utilizing. And that's kind of why in Gen 3 they actually gave us a somewhat physical attacking ghost type in the form of Dusclops and Dusknoir. Or not Dusknoir,
Bayonets?
Dusclop, Duskull and Dusclops, and then later Dusknoir.
Oh, yeah.
And Bayonet's also a physical attacking ghost type. And I believe Sableye also falls into that category.
Yeah.
Level up.
it was probably one of the first time where we got like a Ghost Dark type Pokemon in general.
The thing bit me. Oh my god.
Yeah, and until fairy types, those had no weaknesses.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not even joking, Alex. Those things had Ghost Dark up until Generation 6 introduced fairy types, had no weaknesses. And if you were gonna play, and at some point I am gonna get back to playing Pokemon on with Gen 4 or starting with Platinum.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
And then I gotta consider, do I do Pokemon White or do I do Pokemon Black? Because whatever I'm doing, whatever is the first game I'm doing of Gen 5, I'm doing the sequel of it.
Yeah. For me, I guess it kind of comes down to what kind of exclusive Pokemon I could get in one version over the other. I think,
And
yeah, I believe, like... Yeah, like, I think Skarmory was, like, Soul Silver exclusive, so, like, because I...
Yeah, Skarmory was Soul Silver exclusive.
Mm-hmm. It's true. Let's see. Okay, there we go. So, Heart Gold. Yeah, you get the Mankey line, Rowlet, Fenneral, Ligar, Mantine, Bambi, Sableye, Baltoy, Kyogre, and okay, yeah. The Mantike line.
Couldn't it just let me play the audio log over gameplay?
Let's see, for Soul Silver, we get
Lucas is starting to feel feverish.
Let's see. Exclusive to Soul Silver, the Vulpix line, Meowth, Ladybug, Pediursa, Delibird, Skarmory, Mawile, Gulpin, and Groudon.
And you need both Kyogre and Groudon in the same save file in order to get Rayquaza.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing about
rendered cutscene.
And the thing about Generation
Firefly guy kind of looks like Bill from Left 4 Dead.
And the thing about how the Generation 4 remakes of Gen 2 is like, if you wanted a Pokemon game with every bit of content imaginable, Alex, that was the game. All right, those were the two games.
Oh, yeah.
Like, they packed everything in there.
It's like they took notes from Satori Iwata and it's like, God, yeah, let's expand on that.
Utah. That's the place where all the evil cults live.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, later down the line, they decided to contradict trying to be better and decided to be pitifully mediocre.
Yeah. And again, when looking back on Gold, Silver, and Crystal, it just felt like there wasn't a whole lot to do in Kanto, honestly.
Yeah, and that's where the remakes came in.
Mm-hmm.
Who the hell are these guys? It don't matter. Where did they come from? It don't matter. Joel, is that just your fucking catchphrase or something?
What if it is? You never know.
Excuse me, because Joel keeps saying
he's just bluffing.
Excuse me, in the most inopportune of circumstances, somebody asks Joel what's going on. It don't matter.
Oh, wow.
Maybe that's why Joel's wife left him. She found him balls deep in a hooker, and she asked him, Joel, what the hell are you doing? It don't matter.
Oh, and we're not talking the figurative sense balls deep. We're talking literally balls deep. Like, that's how far inside Heidi was.
Oh god damn it! I almost took Ellie's head off.
Which, by the way,
no!
That was a joke in Giguk's Darling in the Franks Eggs bit. Well, I mean, there's 2 balls down there. Well, why don't we? Well, let's make sure everything is in there. Or we don't want to leave anything out. And that was, and I'm like,
people actually do that.
I don't know how.
But apparently, it's a thing.
Finds a way
to make me vomit.
Yes.
We'll find a way. And it will come.
You know, even though one of us would probably want to do South Park Stick of Truth, we would probably get taken off of YouTube for that.
Yeah.
It's doable.
Yeah.
Alex, one segment has actual probing, and another has you fighting I believe elves while your parents are getting it on, and then by the end of the boss fight, they get crushed by your mom's boob, and you get crushed by your dad's nutsack.
Yeah. There's still full playthroughs of it on YouTube, though.
I don't know how.
Back when YouTube wasn't as strict.
Excuse me, and just gotta loot some scrap. No way.
I know, yeah, SGV, because they were doing it post commentaries, they obviously had to like blur some parts out. Let's see.
It's not banned on Twitch. You can stream it on Twitch.
Somehow.
Speaking of not banned on Twitch, Hassan Piker is not banned on Twitch anymore. He was banned for 24 hours on a day that he doesn't stream. Suspicious. But I did.
Why do you keep?
I did get to make the joke though.
Why do you keep making a reference to Kimbo the White Lion?
You know, it's funny. Ow.
You know,
yeah.
That's surprising considering. Yeah.
I did get to make the joke. Hassan Piker, I'm coming to kill you. In the ring? No, on Twitch.tv.
No, no, in real life. Where's Gold? Oh, Sam Hyde. Oh, that was just golden right there when he said that.
So,
and then we didn't get to see Hassan versus Sam at Creator Clash.
Obviously, oh no, obviously
Ellie,
Hassan is too.
Front.
Obviously, it's obvious Hassan's too much of a pussy to accept Sam's challenge. Howard. Yeah, I know what I said.
Yeah, no, it's Hassan.
You know,
everybody knows Hassan.
You know, getting all these. You know, getting these weapons kind of reminds me of how you get the Sagram in Symphony of the Night.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta beat up a whole bunch of shmoos.
Oh, yeah.
Which are enemies inside of the reverse library. And the worst part is, because of what I have to do in order to get... In order to get the shmoos... I could end up accidentally backdashing out of the room when the Crusagram drops, and then I gotta start the whole process all over again. Yes! Finally! Guess what, guys? I don't gotta grind anymore.
Cool.
Yay!
You know what? Just kill me now. I've lost half my health bar.
I'm sorry about that.
Kill me now. Don't take mercy.
Sorry.
Drain my health.
I am a very happy man now.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Well, that's good. Yes! I like this.
Ow.
This feeling of being overpowered for just about everything, except for the monkeys. You get to turn around.
Okay.
So anyway, in case you're wondering why the mystical weapons are considered the most powerful weapons despite not having the highest attack output in the game, they actually increase your other stats as well. To the point where it's like, you know what? It's worth not having the most own attack. Hey, who the fuck are you? Random old guy in the middle of nowhere inside of the springs. Alright, we're all healed up. Let's go and grab our shit. And from that rando...
Yeah.
Again, I apologize for my freak out there. Let's...
PC version of The Last of Us is currently 50% off, and I still say that's too much.
You can tempt me all you want, Steam, but it just ain't worth it. Nope. So what is on sale?
Let's deposit Kumatoro's previous glove.
Wish list. Oh, interesting. Blaze Blue
buddy.
cross tag.
You're just blowing from stupid...
Only $4 on sale till June 8th. Special edition, only $10.
I guess I just blew in from Stupid Town.
I guess so. Alright, let's go and talk to the frog. I'm gonna transfer all this.
Which ones? Everything!
Ah, god damn it!
We grinded up 7 whole levels.
Yeah, now that I think about it, yeah. Even during that Gurren Lagann watch, yeah, I kind of understood why Nia went through from Hinden to Bridget was likely due to scheduling conflicts. That's like one of the possible theories I think I came across.
It's a very likely theory. And on top of that, it's like I like both actresses who play Nia in English.
Yeah.
Wow. Not even the tornado guys are worth my time now. Alright. We run our way like cowards. Oh, come on!
Oy.
I think it's due to a speed difference that might make it so that we can avoid them. Alright, so now that we've saved... Oh. Let's save again. All right.
Boom shakalaka.
This time we're to take on the Barrier Trio. Barrier Man, Barrier Gal, and Barrier Dude. Yes, they are that strong, as we're about to find out.
Ow. Oh, God,
right.
I was on such a roll, too. You ran straight at a man who had a shotgun leveled at your face. I hope you understand. You got what was fucking coming to you.
Look at their immaculate posing, guys.
Oh dear.
That guy's dead, that guy's dead.
Wow.
That guy's not dead, but he is now.
Fuck.
That guy was holding a shotgun, but didn't drop any ammo for it.
Oh dear God.
Schrodinger's
Big purple
ammunition.
guys.
When they need it... I've already made that joke.
Oh. Well, that's something I did not expect.
Wow. That was... I don't know who the retard was in that situation, me or the NPC. I think it was a case of mutual stupidity. Okay, just kill me. Just kill me.
Well, it's a good thing Lucas is essentially our best supporter. He's kind of a jack of all stats.
Ah.
That's in a way.
Okay.
Ah.
God damn it. There we go.
Oh dear. Oh God.
Dropping random flares around the place because, well, why not?
Yeah.
Indeed.
At this point, I'm just hoping to attract a bad guy. Because I know that they're hanging around here somewhere. Okay, Ellie got that one. No ammunition. Sure. Oh, thank fucking God. Ellie, I don't know where you got that, but I really appreciate it. Wow. That guy's monumentally dumb.
Hmm.
Here I am, running around like I'm Sonic the Hedgehog, and this guy just stands there, not even looking menacing.
Looks like he's just waiting for you to move.
And here's the rebar impalement. I almost called it rebar impalation, but that's not how that works. That looks really close to his spine. That looks dangerously close to his spine.
Oh dear.
That rather unsettling, yes?
It was a baseball bat, a broken baseball bat in the TV show. And it didn't make much sense there. Evidently, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense here, either, but...
Oh, no.
Oh.
Where did my...
Not the final smash.
I need ammunition. Where'd my UI go? Oh, so this is where all the leftover, psychedelic effects from Uncharted 3 went after the game was finished. Quote-unquote finished.
Aha! Suck it! Suck it, you JoJo posing statues.
Aha.
You exhausted barrier trio struck one final barrier pose.
Just, for fuck's sake, just have me play as Ellie already.
It was spectacular.
Just have me play as Ellie already, goddammit. I know you're gonna
Honestly,
make me do it.
this was the easiest time I've had with these guys, because last time I did this, I got almost decimated.
Yeah.
Level
well,
up.
You know what?
Woo.
Alright, barrier trio, you guys can go away now. That needle is ours for the taking. Oh, come on! Lucas, Lucas, you should have just ran up, pulled the needle, bing, bang, boom. But no, you have to hesitate and let the masked man and come in and take it. You don't even look like you're worn out! It would make sense if it were if it were the first time I played this game, and then I got my ass royally handed to me, but no.
Nope.
You have to roll out the red carpet for the masked man.
Lean on
Why am I
me.
sensing an odd connection with this mysterious person and who has the same height as me and has the same stature as I do? Ow! Dickbag.
Ouch.
Call on me,
Well,
brother.
that's 3 needles they have now.
And we all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'd understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Just have me play as Ellie already. I'm getting sick of the fucking wiggly wobbly camera effects.
Oh,
Can I see?
Welp.
I just want to see where I'm going.
So yeah. So if anybody's wondering how tough the Dark Dragon is in terms of the overall Earthbound on cosmology, it scales to it.
Mm-hmm.
007 over here. She's even using a Walther PPK.
Yeah, that's the thing that some of the Mad Gypsies have noticed, that there is nothing in his heart. Jar of yummy pickles.
Ugh. That implies that there's such a thing as a jar of disgusting pickles. I mean, I'm sure if you like pickled it with kerosene or something, it would.
Okay, so
would be bad,
so what do we do now?
Joel has suffered possibly more head trauma in this sequence alone than he has in the entire rest of the game.
Well, there's no recourse but to go back.
And now it is winter. Also, apparently, Cheech and Chong are having a sale on their THC brand for
Really?
Tommy Chong's 87th birthday.
Oh, that's neat.
Oh, that's a cute rabbit, and it's dead.
Oh, well, Lucas is starting to feel feverish. We gotta go spinning in circles again.
Time to spin it around time.
Ooh, counter Omega. Essentially, I could place the counter barrier over my whole party.
How have we not made it all the way back to Jackson yet?
You know, Mole Crickets, you don't have to lie.
My bow is getting in the way of the goddamn shot, which I'm not sure has ever happened before. Oh, god damn it! Yes, thank you, game. That was a terrible shot. Never had that much trouble pulling a wooden bow, but then again, I am a grown man and Ellie is a 14-year-old girl.
I can sense your salt from here, Alex.
Well, you know. You can tell when somebody who's made something hasn't done the things that they're portraying. If I remember my Sammy Sport shooting, need to hit it right about
Yeah, for anybody who's watched my stream, I do apologize for my
Here. Boom! Oh, god damn it!
for my less than composed self when I got the weapon that I wanted.
Hey, I've been screaming at my game too, so don't worry about it too. Oh,
Yeah, but
I did get it.
Yeah, but here's the thing. A lot of people don't.
Snow effects. Look at that.
Here's the thing. People don't like it when I do it.
Oh, those snow effects are beautiful.
See,
That's actually a really good graphical effect. You see the little sparkle from the sunlight? That's cool.
so
It's bleeding out. All I have to do is follow it.
you know, one day I might consider going back and redoing the well, at the very least, we don't have to go underwater again.
You really gonna make me shoot this poor guy a second time? I didn't shoot it in the back. I didn't shoot it in the hindquarters. I shot it in the forelegs. Right underneath the lung. That is a very good question, Ellie. I'm not sure. Still alive enough to jump over this fence. It's over, Nokatan. I have the high ground.
Oh no, the deer! How dare you?
I need to get back to watching that show. That show was fucking stupid. It was
stupid, but god dang, it's hilarious. Then it should have been.
Warren Contracting. There is an actual Warren Contracting company near me.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, would you look at this? This is where the cult happens. You know,
oh boy.
The Last of Us games are 2 for 1 on are 1 to 1 on evil cults right now, 2 to 2 on evil cults. Hi, Troy Baker and Ruben Langdon.
Oh.
Or not Troy Baker, Nolan North and Ruben Langdon.
Oh, right, yeah, sometimes I had to remind myself. Oh, yeah, Ruben
because Troy Baker's playing Joel.
Ah, yes. Mitsunari and Masamune.
Dante was in the Last of Us TV show, but not the Devil May Cry TV show. Nero was in that. I need you to get the fuck out of here.
Tasmilly Village has gotten a lot more empty.
Yeah.
Which is a shame.
Apparently, James Gunn has said that the quantum room thing that Pissmaker's dad used in Season 1, but is apparently the means from which the plot of Season 2 is facilitated, is going to be an important aspect of Superman somehow.
Oh, don't tell me it's going to be that thing with Lex Luthor.
Sexy Lexi is going to do something dumb. Who could have guessed?
You mean not so sexy Lexi?
Beast Luthor.
We'll
workshop it.
You sure?
Grinding wheel. Good God. The kind of shit that... Okay, so my dad and I once found, like, a grinding wheel on the side of the road, right? Like, somebody had thrown it out. We unbolted it from the piece of rotten wood it was attached to, and just... Duh! Rifle is not cocked.
Did we just trip?
New weapon,
What is
hunting
this,
rifle.
Smash
How is that any
Brothers?
different to the regular rifle?
Oh, man.
First aid kit. Somehow 2 shots have been fired.
So Boney is just going to be looking around for...
Yes, thank you. I'm aware.
Oh, come on.
You know, you're not covering me very well. For an evil pedophile cult leader, I would have thought that you'd want to keep the little girl alive longer. Actually, hang on. I want to see if I can do something. Oh.
Oh, God.
Druck the cuck strikes again. No, I'm not going to help you, Davey. No, I'm not going to help you, Davey. You're a rapist. Can I let him die?
No.
I can let me die. Oh, for fuck's sake.
I don't want to keep...
If you want to really... So here's a pro tip for all of you aspiring game developers out there. If you really want to push the limits of video game storytelling, the way to do it is not with a linear third-person shooter. It is instead...
Finally, I found the pickles.
To do, to use the player decision-making that makes video games unique. And add branching paths. Make the player's choices actually count for something. So, for instance, if I were to let Davy Boy here die, something should happen differently.
I'm being attacked by trees and vultures.
Come on.
What?
Oh, God damn it.
Okay, then.
Fucking crimson heads or mushroom heads. God damn it, David, get out of the way! Hey, remember the house fight from Resident Evil 4?
Again?
You know, the siege sequence? Kinda don't wanna.
Again,
I'll go through this whole sequence again if I have to. Yay. Oh, come on. He's not even a player character. Back up from the fucking door.
Okay, the monkey is dead.
Ah, fuck.
It was a good experience.
I should have just saved him, but I wanted him to die horribly before he died horribly again. Why does the game default me to a pistol that has no fucking ammo?
Because that's what you do.
Yes, thank you, Captain Obvious. Mushroom Head is dead. Davy boy, I need more ammo. Well, that's an unusual noise. Zombies. Ellie, call them zombies. That's what they are. Another You're just reusing assets at this point, aren't you?
Recycled animation,
this
no
jutsu.
jutsu.
This is the same fucking area as before.
Yes.
You just added more clutter and some snow. Oh, god damn it. Ah, fuck. Now, riddle me this. Would you rather deal with regular cannibals or pedophile cannibals? Keep
The
in mind,
rocket-powered fist.
keep in mind, we are playing as a 14-year-old girl.
Alex, I would rather deal with the rocket-powered fist.
That's the correct answer. Fuck. Oh, come on!
You're supposed to be a tender, loving tree, not a spontaneously combusting tree.
Maybe rather unexpected, yes? Well, be.
Don't tell me these things are bombs. Oh, they got beams?
Oh dear. I could
Oh,
shoot
wait,
him and nobody would know.
Oh dear.
Got the cave map.
Alright, are you gonna boost me up there, or are we gonna have to find a way around? Come on. Come on, give me a boost. Give me a boost.
So, during the segment when you encounter the cannibals during the winter season in Alex, and in the Brain Scratch playthrough, Ryan ended up putting in a bit from the Wolverine versus Hulk movie.
Okay.
Which specifically is to highlight the fact that the leader of the cannibals is voiced by Deadpool.
Oh yeah,
yeah, that sounds about right.
And his sidekick is voiced by Ruben Langdon. And Troy Baker played the sidekick in the TV show. Which was among the other really distracting casting choices of that show. They also had Ashley Johnson play Ellie's mom. Which is something I couldn't get over. In terms of, hey! Hey, fuck stick! Fuck.
Got some magic pudding and
Deadpool,
suddenly
get
enemies
your
appeared.
ass over here. Whatever. You gonna chimichanga this bitch or not? I don't even know what I'm doing or where I'm going right now.
Maybe perhaps it chooses not to.
What? This game had a quick turn function, and they mapped it to X of all things? Kevin, did you know this game has a quick turn function?
Of course it did.
But did you know that?
No?
You hold back and press X. You're not looking at it.
Oh, wait, I think I did. I'm not sure if I actually utilized that in my playthrough of the game.
Well, it hasn't really come in handy. I just feel like it's one of those things that they put in because Resident Evil 4 had it. No, technically Resident Evil 3 introduced it. I can hear them, but I can't see them. What is this, an episode of Walking Dead Season 2?
Perhaps it is.
Where they saved on zombie money by not actually having zombies on screen most of the time, which made it so that the cast had the most hilarious peripheral vision imaginable.
Hmm. Turn around.
The law and the law won. What gear? I already took their gear. That's a bunch of shotgun shells. Bunch of pistol ammunition. Anything I can use, you mean? I'm the player character.
Ah, come on! He murmured that he's worthless. We took him down. 3! Well, that was a colossal disappointment. I am not dealing with this.
Oh, god damn it.
Yeet! Level up!
This is why we aim for center mass, children. Shot to the arm somehow takes him out as much as a shot to the body does. Please tell me you have ammo. You can punch them, but not Joel. Interesting. Ow. This sequence was entirely cut out of the TV show, which is stupid. Oh, god damn it.
Leveling
There
up.
I go, wasting arrows again.
Now, why would you do such a thing?
Force of habit. General human stupidity. Ow.
Let's go round and round and round again. Round and round and round again.
Ah, fuck.
Oh, PK Freeze Omega. Nice. Oh. Hold on. Before we continue.
Ah, damn it. That's what I get for trying to be clever.
You see that head thing that's right near me?
Huh?
We gotta grind off of this guy.
Oh dear.
Oh.
And guess what? Same chance as Kumatora's weapon.
Shot that guy in the ass. Ah.
Oh boy.
Got 5 rifle ammo from that. What?
Oh, and by the way, the weapon that I need from that thing is the only drop that it has.
Huh. Alright, playing smarter, not harder now. Gonna let Nathan Drake take care of as many of them as I can, except when he's too stupid to notice that one's running right at him. Ow, fuck. Thought I was gonna save some ammo there. Shut the
I hate that we gotta
fuck up.
Yeah. Level up.
Nice. That's a bit of an unusual of an enemy.
Yep.
A guy with a big
With an
head and a
enormous-
normal body.
Yep.
It's just an arrow sticking in the middle of nowhere there. What the fuck is going on? That guy... That guy wanted to go higher.
Can you take me higher?
To a place where blind men see. Can you take me higher? To a place with golden streets. Can you take me higher? Sorry, what were you gonna say?
Isn't that part isn't never mind. It's been a while since I've heard a lot of Creed songs. You gotta watch that completionist episode with where Greg starts singing the Creed parodies. You know who else would make a great voice? Scott Stapp from Assassin's Creed.
Come on, let's go there. Let's ask, can we stay? Can you take me higher to a place?
My family says that I actually have a decent, that I can do a decent Scott Stapp impression.
What are we doing here?
Who are these people?
Mr. Drake, I need to know what we are doing here.
Who are you people?
Has the game just bugged out or something? Am I not triggering an event? Killed a bunch of zombies, got a bunch of ammo. Zombies are screaming at me.
If I get the prompt, the enemy left to present, that means I've gotten the thing that I need.
Can't see any zombies outside.
I know it would probably take a lot less attacks and effort for me to attack him with his weakness, but as you can see, I'm trying to conserve power points.
Am I missing something? Do I need to take the elevator up? It's not even possible to take the elevator up, is it? I gotta... No, not even a joke here. I need to look this up.
Level up. Oh, come on. The hefty
Last
head
of Us
stumbled.
Winter Siege. Snowstorm, Epic Ellie Fight. Lakeside Resort? No. Oh. I mean, that is it, but that's not a walkthrough. Excuse me. Plot, the hunt. A large number of infected surround them. Okay.
Level
away.
up.
They hold their position for a while, but are forced to run away after the... David, okay. I will be right back.
Okay.
All right. You know, some people, when they play Smash Brothers and then they play the actual Earthbound games, they realize, wait a second, and Ness and Lucas can't do the stuff they do in Smash Brothers. I'm like, no duh.
Yeah.
How do you present half the stuff in this RPG series in Smash Brothers? You are asking a lot.
Yeah.
The only offensive moves that Ness and Lucas know are PK Love and PK Rockin'.
Alrighty then, I am back.
Welcome back.
And I'm inside a warehouse to avoid the cold. Infected surround them. Hold the position, forced to run away, only to get cornered again. Walkthrough. Main article, Lakeside Resort walkthrough. Not a clickable item. Thank you, Last of Us Wiki.
Let me guess, they weren't very helpful?
Not at all.
So I figured.
Lakeside Resort, Chapter 9. Thank you, IGN. Your guides...
You're also not.
Your guides are at least
terrible.
something. No, the guides are better than their journalism.
Except for when they try to tell you to use Frederick in Fire Emblem Awakening. Why would you use the Jagan in a Fire Emblem game? Because let me tell you something.
Exclusive partner, Squid Game will be at IGN Live. I don't fucking care. Trying to make your stupid ads go away, IGN. This is what I get for browsing on my phone. Come inside, Dave. We'll help you fight hand to hand. Alright, I'm shelving a triangle to help him. Fight will continue. Battling more infected. Still kill you in one hit. Yeah, no shit, because they're biting out her throat. Go in there. That place. That place where we've already been. Firefly pendant that I may or may not have gotten. I don't know. Double doors. Corpse on the floor. Already got it.
Well, we aren't using PSI attacks. We're hitting you.
Grabbed everything, find a vantage point, and try to fight. Aim and fire. Again, coming from the roof. Keep your eyes on the affected. Once the first wave is down.
All this just for Lucas's best weapon in the game.
Once your first wave is down, heal up and grab any resources. Eventually, the infected return. Okay. Well, Naughty Dog games are so well programmed that I thought that this was just the game fucking around on me.
Well, look at it this way, Alex. The way that this game is programmed will make you appreciate games like Crash Bandicoot and Jak and Daxter.
And the two good Uncharted games. I got everything, right? Yeah.
I didn't get everything on my end. I'm gonna go find a frog and save. Oh, goody. Lucas is feeling feverish, and there's a bomb right in front of him. Lovely. Just dandy. Just absolutely wonderful.
There's no telling how long this break is supposed to happen. Come on. I'm healed, I've crafted things, I just want to keep going. Stop screaming at me.
Ooh, PSI counter Omega.
Don't scream at me if I can't kill you. You stupid fucking zombies. There's supposed to be a bloater spawning soon. Where the hell are you? You know, in real life, this would be an incredibly stupid idea. Running around like a maniac in the middle of a siege.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to take the standby screen off. Once the first wave is down, you'll have a short break, heal up and grab any resources you didn't get before. Eventually, the infected will return. That was incredibly eye-splitting. Davy Boy turned into a white outline, which is perhaps indicative of his future fate. Don't make me restart this.
Yeah, I think I'd try to get that enemy he drop off screen. So for now, I think it'll be safe to call it for the night, because it's...
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and get this part done, but it seems like the game is not wanting to cooperate with me.
Yeah. How odd.
So next time on Mother 3, we'll hopefully need to get some grinding off of that one enemy done, and then move on to the last needle, or to the penultimate needle. So until then, I'll see you later.
Laters. To those watching.
I'm off the air, but I'll stick around to see the rest of this.
Wow, Davy Boy is doing way better against that clicker than I was. Runners. Okay. I'm just gonna let him handle that one while I take this one down.
Yep. Oh!
Oh, for fuck's sake. Sure. Oh, yep, the game was definitely bugged.
Mm.
Why?
Because the bloater took forever to spawn.
Oh.
Well,
That
that's
guy,
nice.
Davy Boy should be dead now. The bloater is throwing stuff everywhere. Ow. Oh, you're gonna make me start all over again. Okay, so I'm just gonna save and quit because the game fucking hates me right now, but
Hey, at least you made a lot more progress.
at least I figured out what the hell was going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right. Well, that was the